Majority of the Northerners joined support for Ahmed Bola 2027 as the North have been divided over the return of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Could it be an advantage Tinubu might enjoy to remain within the corridor of power comes 2027? Your take on this development?
Honestly speaking, like I said, that the only thing that bother me is about how Tinubu will finish this first administration. I mean, his first tenure successfully. That's what bother me. About second time, I don't want to bother myself about it. He is in charge. He's there, and he's Mr. President, and he's the one involved in it. If he deserves second time, Nigerians will give him. If he didn't deserve, they should just vote him out. But one thing that I want to advise Mr. President is that he should make sure that this reform agenda that he has been clamoring for, this regionalizing Nigeria or restructure Nigeria that everybody has been clamoring for, the true federalism that he himself believed in. Because I believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu believed in true federalism. While he was in Lagos State, he suffered a lot. He suffered a lot while he was a Lagos State governor. He wanted to generate his own power. I mean, Lagos State wanted to generate his own power. Federal government said no. There are some projects that they wanted to do. Federal government said no. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, okay, I want to create LCDA, not necessarily local government. He create LCDA. Federal government block, I mean, the allocation that's meant for the local government. And he said, give us what belongs to us. I don't ask you to give the one that I created. The one that federal government recognized. Give us the money. The money was seized. So he himself was once victim of maladministration in this country. So he should consider all these things and do the needful and do the normal thing. After doing it, make sure that it was implemented. Do you know, Yoruba will say, Apa Adele, oni ò jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ológbò ń ṣekú. I mean, ológbò ń ṣọdẹ. When cat kill and he couldn't bring the game to the house, that's when people don't know that cow also hunts. And Yoruba will even say, I mean, cat hunts. And Yoruba even say it sometimes that tabata amato, tabato, oma deronidin. That means when an hunter shoots a game, you should trace it. If you don't trace it, that game will decay. So all the steps that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking is to follow it and make sure that they were implemented. Start from state police up to deregulating power generation. Make sure that all these things are implemented. Local government autonomy, to some extent, is to make sure that all these things they come, I mean, they come to stay. Making sure that our military institution is not concentrated in one place. Is to make sure that all these cogent steps is to make sure that they reach logical position before he left the office. If it is first time or second time, he should make sure that he pursue all these things. He should not wait until second time or use it to play game, to play politics of second time. It's not going to favor him because it's only God that know. You may think that Ahmed Maradona, even despite all the wisdom of Maradona, when it's come to the time for him to retire, he retire. Even sometimes, not all the time that lion hunts in the jungle that catch the prey. So the lion sometimes they even hungry. Sometimes some prey escape from lion, even if you call yourself lion, or some people call you lion or bodilon. Not all the time lion succeed in killing their prey. So Tinubu should make sure that all these, I mean, necessary steps that he need to be taken, not only removing the subsidy, but all the steps that he want to be taken, is to make sure that he take all those steps so that even if he use one time, he will be able to say that I fulfill what I come. 4 years is enough for him to fulfill all these things. Tax reform bill is part of it, and he should make sure that he restructure Nigeria. That's very, very important to me, more than second term of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So if we want to talk about second term, well, Now Nigeria, it is we in Nigeria that wear the shoe and know where it is pinching us. Hungry man is an angry man. And Yoruba will say, ẹni ebi ń pa kò jẹni tọ́rọ̀ ń dùn. That means somebody that is hungry, you cannot compare his own case with somebody that they ridicule. They are two different games. So if Nigeria are hungry now, all those reform, they are not, it's not concern them. What they are, I mean, what concern an average man on the road is how much is rice, how much is water, how much is my house rent, how much is pepper, how do I feed, how much is the cloth. That's what concern an average in Nigeria
And
now.
that is becoming too difficult for Nigerians to cope with.
Yes, yes, that's what.
Honestly, in terms of feeding and
Yes,
house rent and the rest of them, it's
yes.
getting
So
out of proportion, and the landlords are
yes,
not even
yes. So
empathizing with the masses.
there are a lot of things to be done in that regard. First of all, on security, because security is a bedrock of everything. And you want to develop in agriculture, you want to do this, you want to do that. If there is no security, even if there is availability of food, if there is no security, you will not be able to eat it. Can you eat rice now when somebody carry gun and they say kuku kuku kuku? You will eat the rice, you will leave the rice and go. So security is much more paramount, even more than food. Because if you see food and you see gun, you will first of all run away. Before, you will not choose food. Maybe you can see food somewhere else, or some other day you can see. You cannot withstand AK-47 two bullets. Ah, you cannot withstand two bullets. So no, 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 no. You have gone. But hunger, even 2 3 days, you can see, and people see fasting. You may be going and see maybe some bush animal and kill it and survive, but gone. So security is very, very paramount. It's a fundamental. It's a bedrock of every development in every
Exactly.
organization.
Exactly.